Welcome everybody to my YouTube channel. I'm Tim Green. I write in the pen name Tim RG, and you are listening to the Skyler Grant Podcast. It is the reading of a chapter from the only novel I've ever written by pantsing it. It's being read by my good buddy Adam Daley from the ZOP Gaming channel.
Adam.
Adam, stop doing John's voice. I know you're sad that he's dead and you can't do that anymore. But you gotta do your own. Nope, do your own voice. Nope.
But
Talk
John
normal.
was the greatest.
Nope.
All right, fine. John was the greatest character, and he needs to come back as a Force ghost or something.
No.
Jenna.
No. Anyway, Adam is reading a
But with his
chapter.
real voice, because that's his other voice. He had a throat accident in his early 20s.
So inhaling.
He did not inhale. You cannot prove that he inhaled.
He inhaled from a puff of a cigarette, and it changed his voice automatically.
Originally, his voice was here, and he spoke completely.
No, we're not doing Obama.
Okay, damn
we're
it.
not doing. Nope.
It's not Obama. What?
Yeah, sure.
I did not do that.
Anyway, Adam's reading the chapter, and afterwards we'll discuss the chapter. I'm trying to remember what I wrote and why I wrote it the way I did,
And I'm trying to understand what he wrote and the way he did.
or what the story is going on in the story. But we're both trying to do that. That will be coming after the reading. But before we get to the reading, if you go on and enjoy this episode, why not go and hit that like button? It helps with the algorithm. Give us a thumbs up as a prayer to the holy algorithm.
Holy algorithm.
And subscribe, because I got great content on here. Now, with all that plugged out of the way, Adam, when you're ready.
I'm ready. Skyler Grant. Written by Tim RG. Narrated by Adam Daley.
Oh, so it's Tim RG now.
That's your pen name.
Yeah, that's not what it was on this one. Anyway, go ahead.
Anyway. Chapter 27. April 25th, 1:32 p.m. Ring. Hello, said Daniels. You have her? Asked Skyler. Do you actually think they would listen to your demands? If they care as much about their own asses as they do about trying to figure out how to activate the gene so they can have those powers for themselves, then yes. Now, do you have Hillary? Silences. Daniel did not like that he was being outsmarted by a 15-year-old boy. Yes, said Daniels through clenched teeth. Good. Bring her to the high school at 3:30. You will drop her off and leave. If I have a feeling you or anyone is around to try and capture me, I will come after you first, before getting Hillary. I understand. A hum of a tone came from the phone as Skyler had hung up. Daniels hung up the phone before spinning partly around in his chair, menacingly. Not far from him was a tall man with blonde hair that came just past his eyes, with a white shirt and a black tie, with black dress pants. He leaned against the file cabinet with his arms closed. So, where are we meeting him, bro? Asked the man with the tie. He wants me to take Hillary up to the high school at 3:30, said Daniels, with a harsh tone. I am to drop her off and leave. Good, bro. We will be ready to take him down. Dude. He said if he even feels like they are waiting for him to take him down, he would come after me. That is something I'm willing to risk, bro. Because if you had taken care of this like you should have, we wouldn't even be in this situation, bro. If I hadn't taken care of it as I did, shouted Daniel, standing up out of his chair and glaring at the man with the tie, you would not have the perfect lab rat to learn all you want to learn about that gene. True, bro. But regardless, we would have unlocked the secret sooner or later. Make sure you drop the girl off at the school at 3:30 sharp, bro. Make sure she knows that she is to stay visible. When Skyler moves, their snipers will take him down, bro. How? That tranquilizer doesn't work on him anymore. Actually, bro, it does. The soldier who, got away said he noticed him on the ground when he came to. The tranquilizer works. We just need a far larger dose, bro. April 25th, 3:30 p.m., Angel Groves Senior High. Sir, I have visual on car with the girl, said a soldier lying down on his stomach off the woods as he peered through the scope mounted on his sniper rifle. Good. Keep an eye out for Skyler, said the man with the Thai voice through the radio. He might try to make a move the moment the car stops or as the car is getting away. Will do, sir. Remember, do not fire until I give the command, bro. If you see them getting away, then take them both down. Snipers with a larger dose should hit Skyler. The others with the normal hit Hillary. The larger dose might kill the girl, bro. Understand. The soldier followed the car as it reached the school, slowly came to a stop. The passenger side door opened, and a tall girl with long, straight, blonde hair that came to the middle of her back stepped out. She wore a white spring dress, 2 straps wrapped around the back of her neck into a bow, with a low back that swooped down past her hair just a little. Once out of the car, she slammed the door and turned to head up to the stairs as the car drove away. She reached the stairs. She turned. Using both hands, she pulled the back of her dress under her as she sat down. Daniels is clear of the school, said another voice on the radio. Now, bros, we wait, said the man with the tie. They waited. 1 minute, 5, 10, 20. No change. Other soldiers positioned around the school every so often checked in as they had no activity. The soldier watched Hillary. She was starting to get impatient. After a few minutes, she stood up and started to pace. When that got old, she stood still next to the road where she got out of the car. Then he noticed something. She was looking hard in his direction. The soldier started to think she caught some light reflecting off from his scope, but he made sure to be far enough in the woods that would not happen. He quickly pulled his head from his scoop, looked at the large view when he saw him. Coming around the corner was someone dressed in jeans and a black zip-up hoodie that was open, with the hood over his head. Sir, I spotted him. He just rounded the corner and the girl sees him. Keep an eye on him, bros. Be ready to take the shot, at my command, bro. The soldier quickly peered back through his scope and got his sights on the back of Skyler's neck. He watched as the two ran to each other. After a few minutes, they reached each other. They threw their arms around each other, spun until Skyler's back was facing him. As they pulled away, he noticed Hillary's face surprised. Take the shot, bro. Bang! The soldier looked as Skyler reached up, felt the dart on the back of his neck, then fell. Hillary caught him and lowered to the ground. All men, move in. Once Skyler was on the ground, Hillary rolled him over on his back, pulling down his hood. The soldier would not believe what he was seeing. Sir, said the soldier, that is not Skyler. That is someone else. I repeat, that is someone else.
The scoop. The scoop.
Yep.
Look down the scoop.
Look down on the scoop.
I didn't realize you put a scoop on the end of a...
Apparently
you can shoot so much better with a scoop than a scope.
Yep. And I read the words that I saw. Yeah. There were very few words that I added to this chapter.
You mean they weren't missing that many missing words this time?
No, there weren't any bros.
No.
I added the bros in.
Yeah.
You described somebody who had shaggy hair just past their eyes.
Yep.
Who where to like you just described an anime character.
I described Shinji from One Piece. I realized.
Exactly.
And I didn't watch One Piece at the time.
But you just described him.
Yeah. Basically, as I was thinking this in that description of him, I'm like, this guy is clearly affirmative action hire. Not affirmative action. What is it? Nepotism.
Yes. Yeah. If it wasn't for his grandmother being a necromancer, he would have never received that job.
No. What is it called when you hire your family?
Nepotism.
Yeah. If it wasn't for clearly someone high up is.
Well, it's because his great grandmother's a lich, and she actually runs the Shadowy Corporate Board trademark.
There is no Shadowy Corporate Board. That's something completely different, Adam. Stop trying to bring the
Shadowy Corporate Board has their fingers everywhere. One day you will wake up to the truth.
They don't know what we're talking about.
Open your eyes.
If you want to know what we're talking about, go watch
any of our wrestling content on ZOP Gaming.
Yeah, then you'll understand what he's just slipping in
what the
here.
Shadowy Corporate Board really is.
Okay, Adam, I know the one you want to bring into this one. Go ahead.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Burning bush. Actually, wasn't that no? That was on your channel, but it was for writing content, though.
Oh man.
But yeah, so what did you think of this chapter?
First of all, it was a blast to read.
Yeah,
absolute blast to read.
First thing before you get into your comments.
Oh yeah,
I'm pretty sure this is where I picked back up after a long absence.
Really?
I'm almost certain.
No way.
Almost certain with the date. The dates thing it's single something.
We have very specific times.
It's because of those dates on the timeline. I was actually able to figure out.
Oh my god.
Actually, I'll have to put maybe in once we finish this, I'll put the timeline on screen.
By the way, I hope guy in a tie sticks around.
Nope.
Oh my god. See, you could make him like your smoking man from the X-Files.
That's basically how I think I portrayed him the way he was leaning.
Oh yeah.
He's
just enough like off to the side that you're like, wait, what is he doing in the office? But it's also he's so casual in there that you're like, that man has power.
Yep. Then he speaks.
Bro. Like my grandmother was a senior engineer in this company, bro.
So, but yeah,
my great grandmother is like on the Shadowy Corporate Board.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm pretty sure this is
also. I love the fact that I was able to slightly make him menacing by pausing before
Yeah.
And we're like, and bro. You're gonna get this done, bro.
So, but yeah, I'm almost certain this is where I picked back up after about a year off, and we'll see if the writing consistency is better.
Ooh.
And as this portion goes on, because if it is, it would show that time has gone past since confirming it.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna be the person that leaves words out, because when I write, I write fast and I hit words.
You're ahead of yourself. It's okay. No. I mean, it's a first draft.
Exactly.
A second draft and then the third draft is where, all of those words really do need to be put back in. And the second draft needs to be where you go, I don't think we need these 4 sentences in this paragraph. So that means that we can just add this sentence into the other paragraph.
See, I found that myself when it comes to rewriting for the second draft, I don't rewrite. I'm not. It's still. I'm cutting words. It's not like I'm not trying to polish it or even make sure the missing words are there.
Yep.
It's more about, okay, this is way too dense. A paragraph or this chapter is just way too long. It could be a lot shorter because I clearly didn't. I was just writing something to get words out, and I put too many words here.
Yeah.
Basically, that's what. I know a lot of people will try to start focusing on big picture stuff. I'm more on let's bring the word count down some, and then figure out like and I'm always paying attention to the big picture stuff. But to me, I have if it's too many words that I want it to be, I have to bring the word count down first. It's just something I have to do. But maybe that will change in time. But at the time, that's how it has been for the last several years. But yeah, this was a better one.
Oh yeah. I kind of feel that you could have done a little bit more with the scene.
Oh, I guarantee you, once we get to the next episode, the next chapter, it's gonna be this is one chapter.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, probably.
It's a good stopping point for a chapter.
At least you're consistent. I mean, it's a good stop for a scene.
Yeah, it's a good stop for a scene, but it's also good. I mean, it is a good stop for a chapter break.
Yeah.
But there's not enough for a full chapter.
Right.
So, like, if I had enough in here for a chapter, like if we had a scene where they were going over their plan,
yes,
how they were going to go about it, or something like that, and then it would be a good chapter break. But because it's so tight,
yes,
it's more better for a scene break.
Yeah, definitely.
But we're going to get a partial flashback in the next one.
A partial flashback?
It's kind of because basically we're jumping to the car.
Okay.
Inside the car with Daniel's in.
I am
Hillary. By the way,
yes,
you did catch it, right?
What?
Skyler's 15 again.
Yes,
he gained age.
He gained age,
not height, age.
Hasn't he been 16 at one
Nope.
point? No, he's been 14 or 15.
Yep, it was 15. Then he dropped down to 14. Literally in the last episode.
Yeah.
It was. No, it wasn't the last episode. I'm thinking of the episode just went live yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Jenna refers to him as 2 years younger than him. Yeah. She's 16.
Yeah, so he'd be 14.
So now he's 15 again.
Are we just jumping around his birthday? Was he captured during his birthday?
I don't think so.
Or did it happen just before? He's like, I don't care about my birthday, but make sure you know that I'm 15. Like, so you do care about it.
Unless I want to be 14.
And then I have no problem with that.
Yeah. But, yeah. But, okay, go back to your initial thoughts for this chapter.
Oh, it's a blast.
Mm-hmm.
I like if you would expanded it regarding, who the man in the tie is.
Yep.
A little bit of that. Like, Daniel, you could take this entire scene from Daniel's point of view.
Yep.
Especially as a omniscient third party, and jump into Daniel's head for a second. And he's like, I hate this kid. He's 26 years old. He purely is hired because he is related to somebody who is much higher up in this organization.
We're in Daniel's head, but yeah, going more in.
Or even better is Daniel's constantly provokes this kid.
Yeah.
He knows that the kid has more power than him.
Yep.
But he's like, I don't care. You are an absolute nepotism hire, and I'm going to point that out. And it's like, I guess you do get to lead this thing. I'm going to, I'm going to be leading the capture party on Skyler. Yeah, that's because if you weren't real, if your great uncle wasn't so and so, that if your mom wasn't the cousin of Dr. King, you wouldn't be where you are.
Yeah.
One of those things where it's like, oh, King is the one who put him in there because it's his cousin's kid, and he's like, all right, I got to put you to work.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely should have used Daniel to flesh out this kid or something a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think the idea was to give this organization that's after these kids is so big. There's people who just come and go.
Oh yeah.
And it's a mystery who they may be. They have power. They have a scene.
Oh, he's part of a tactical. He's one of the elite tactical groups to take down people.
Something like that. But giving him a little bit more.
That's why he's like, no, we have a special formula for our tranquilizers that will specifically take down Skyler now.
I probably would rewrite it cause the way we found the voice before we started recording.
Oh, of course, bro.
I would rewrite him in a way like, this kid is an idiot. He knows nothing. When he's talking about this technical thing, I would write it in a way where he's like reading a card, like he memorized the card.
Yes. Only like 10 minutes before he doesn't understand any of it.
He doesn't understand anything.
but he understands enough that he can get away with it.
He understands power structure.
Oh yeah,
where he can go like be intimidating, like we're gonna get this thing done, bro.
Remember, it's going to get done because otherwise, I'm going to my mom's cousin and I'm gonna let him know that you failed at your job,
bro.
And you're like, fucking A. If it weren't for your mom's cousin being the leader of this organization, I would have buried you out in the woods 20 days ago.
Yeah, so it's...
Why 20 days ago? Because I wanted it to be 20 days ago. I don't know. April 5th. It was a good day. There was a melt. Nobody would have missed you.
It's one of those things where I don't remember why I wrote the character the way it was. Or just this... Again, another character we won't see again after the next few chapters. Like the next chapter is the last time we'll see Daniels. And no, this is not a spoiler. This is a spoiler, but it's not a spoiler. No, they don't get revenge on Daniels.
Nope.
Daniels just vanishes from the story.
He's been reassigned.
If I was to rewrite this, I would absolutely change that.
Oh, I mean,
or if I knew I was gonna write a sequel, I'd have it happen in there.
Oh, even better is you can actually have Detective Daniels be the one for so long in this story, hunting Skyler, doing his job, being the best one ever. And then when it came to Skyler being brought in, Daniels is literally pulled out of that position. They put the kid in with the tie to get the glory of... But Detective Daniels, 2 years of tracking Skyler and figuring out how to get screwed over at the last second. So Daniels is like, fuck you guys. I work from the inside and I'm going to ruin all of your... He helps, like, secretly helps Skyler get away. Like there's a moment where Skyler's like looking at 2 doors and he's like, Daniels is like, don't go through the right door. And
so Skyler goes right through the right door.
Through the right door and he's just, and he escapes and Daniels is like, darn, he got away, guys.
Oh no, he goes to the right door like, and it's immediately regrets it, like, oh, he was helping me. Oops.
Yeah. But like, he's not really helping Skyler. He's just screwing over his employer.
Yeah, no. Daniels would have
and then he goes rogue in the next book.
Daniels would have to be dealt with.
Oh no, that's the thing. Him going rogue.
No. Skyler and like more specifically Hillary would have to get revenge on Daniels. If I was to rewrite it.
Yeah, he goes third party rogue. He's not going after the company anymore. He actually wants revenge on Skyler because Skyler's the one who actually, like, in his mind, is the cause of all the problems in his life. He's like, I'm 32 and I talk like this. This kid ruined me. Before, I used to talk like this.
No.
And then I got assigned to Skyler and I ended up becoming like this. It's absolute. I had 2 strokes. By God, I want to break him in half. No? Okay.
No, I wouldn't do that. But yeah, it's
Skyler wears on people.
He's just so
he's just so Skyler.
He's so teen angst.
Oh,
that he just
so much cringe teen angst
that he just, it doesn't wear on him, but it wears on everyone else. They age like 20 years.
I would love for there to be a series where the main character is incredibly cringe and everyone around him is just like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Oh, but not like in a good way. Yeah. Like you legit want to be like, what the when is this kid gonna grow up? And he never does. 10 books later, you're like, aren't you in your 30s at this point? And he's like, I am. Ha ha. And runs away. And you're like, I hate you.
He's like, yeah, I'm a Toys R Us kid.
I never grow up. Ha ha.
Runs off.
Oh
God.
What is wrong with this kid? He's 32. He's a man. No, he's a kid.
He's like, I blame Toys R Us. I'm glad you went out of business.
You ruined a generation.
I've never wanted to grow up.
I still don't want to grow up.
Well, yeah, so it's definitely interesting there. But again, it's, as good as the cutoff is in this chapter, it definitely is like a scene break.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I know in the next few chapters, we're gonna find out. Eventually, we're gonna get a flashback. I don't know if it's the next chapter or the chapter before. We're gonna get a flashback to when Skyler was at the high school before he got arrested at the beginning of the book.
Jeez.
We're finally gonna meet his best friend, and again, as a reminder, if you thought certain characters you thought Jess was useless, Jared is even more useless.
Why? Why do we have such useless friends surrounding Skyler? Oh, that's right, because he's an insufferable bastard.
But not Jess. Jess was
No, she was already done with his shit. 14 years old, and she was done with his shit. Freshman year, absolutely done with it.
Done with it. It's like
she's like, I have dealt with you for long enough, and he's like, we became friends 5 years ago. She's like, I know.
Yeah.
You are an insufferable prick.
And why do you think I can call you out on your shit?
Yeah. We've known each other since we were 9.
Why do you think I can tell you that she's into you?
I know.
Like,
I know, dude.
that's not Skyler.
No. Shaggy guy with tie just Skyler, bro. Like, she's into you, dude. Who the fuck are you?
Like,
get away from me. I'm a character from many chapters from now. You know what? I'm a teacher, bro. I'm your new gym teacher, bro.
Get away from me, creepy dude.
Don't worry. I'll catch you one day.
I'm Mr. Chris.
Bro. Oh my god, it is Mr. Chris.
Mr. Chris.
Oh yeah. Oh, I wish we had more of Mr. Chris.
Oh yeah. But
from Baston.
If you want anything else to add to this,
no, I got nothing else.
Yeah, this was a short chapter, but it was a good chapter. But yeah, so we're gonna wrap this up here. What do you think of this chapter? Did you enjoy it? Do you agree that there could be more here, or do you think it was served as a good own standalone chapter that sets up the next chapter? Let us know down in the comment section, and if you're enjoying it. Also, let us know if this is the first chapter you listened to, and now you're gonna go back and listen to the rest to see if it makes sense. Spoiler, we're not sure because we're kind of confused still what's going on.
It's still a work in progress.
Yes, we're still confused about what's going on with the story at this point. But go back, listen to those episodes, and let us know in the comment section. But yeah, since you made it this far into the podcast, I'm assuming you enjoyed it, so why not you go in and hit that like button as a prayer to the holy algorithm.
The holy algorithm.
And subscribe because I got writing content on here. Speaking of that writing content, I'm going to have a link to the rest of the episodes of the Skyler Grant Podcast on the screen, as well as a link to a video that best suits you. Whatever you click to and listen to or watch, we'll see you there. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.